As I have been doing for the past few days, I take out my song and and take another look at it. I suppose it is coming along nicely. I read over it again, making sure that the syllable count is spot on. I even try to put it to a tune. Fortunately, it seems my constant rereading has paid off and no lines in particular stick out as running too long or falling a bit short. All that's left to do is double check the language so far, and then write the bridge and final modified refrain. It's sort of like I was writing an opening theme, structure-wise. It does make it rather easy though, since I have something to work off of. The day quickly passes by in silence. Soon enough, it's time for clubs to head home. What? You know what? Sure. The clubs are heading home now. Oh, I get it. The club members are heading home because they make up the club. Okay, well, it's like now it makes sense after I kind of spell it out for myself. Daniel. I look over my desk, finding the woman of my dreams standing in front of it. No, it's Monika. Oops. It's like, that sounds mean. It's like, oh, it's just Monika. Yes, Monika? Could you stay after club today? Oh? It's like, but Monika, you're not the naughty teacher. Okay, well, I mean, if she isn't the naughty teacher, well then this obviously won't be going anywhere. Unless it actually is. No, I don't think so. Anyways, could you stay after club today? There's something I'd like to speak to you about. It's about your song, and how it made me feel things that I shouldn't feel. Monika pauses when a whisper, one that was definitely supposed to be heard, interrupts her. I like to whisper too. Go, Monika. Okay, go, Monika. After saying that, Syra quickly leaves the club room, following the other two girls who had left before her. Anyway. Oh no, not this music again. I guess now that we're alone, it doesn't matter so much. What's going on, Monika? Monika sits on the desk directly ahead of mine. I've been giving everything that's happened some thought, and I want to talk with the only person who would understand it. Alright. Him or me? It's just... everything. I've kept saying it doesn't matter. That isn't going to change a thing for what really happened. That isn't something you can convince me of otherwise. No, I don't think I could. But I see Monika's hands curl up into fists as she starts shaking. Oh dang, Monika. Her mouth opens multiple times, but she never says anything other than I. Countless thoughts must be running through her mind about what she wants to say, about the truth she wants to convey to me. I don't know Monika well enough to understand, or to completely understand her. Nor am I able to read minds. Nor am I able to comprehend the struggle she has gone through. What she wants, what she is searching for, that's likely much more than what I can possibly ever think of. But I know some pieces, enough to piece together a good enough picture. It isn't some happy moments that she wants. There was something else she desired all along. Is it love? Not a beautiful smile, some dramatic kiss, a heartfelt confession, or even to have her problem solved. Okay, well I guess that strikes that. She simply wished for something that would last. The only reason she rejected it before was that she believed it was not real, and it would evaporate like the morning dew. I guess I was a bit off the mark then. It wasn't so much the mere fact that the happiness was found in a dream, but rather the fact it would disappear. She desired a connection that would persist beyond the end of the game. No, perhaps even something that might echo beyond what she called a modification, and would affect even the original. Which unfortunately we can't get unless Dan Salvato were to update the game somehow. In short, something so impossible it might be called lunacy. She had already accepted the fact that anything done here would not affect the original. She used that fact as a shield, not only towards my constant attempts to reach out to her, but also to her own doubts about finding happiness here. If she could convince herself everything here was comparable to a dream, then she only had to wait until she woke up. Maybe she was also afraid of the pain, too, of losing whatever happiness she found here. She always kept saying, go pursue another girl. It wouldn't hurt if she found happiness here, but then couldn't take it with her, wouldn't it? She didn't want that pain either. So she took the path of avoidance, avoiding a situation where she'd be able to feel that kind of pain of having something you held dear ripped from you. But I didn't let her take it. Now the only path left is to take a leap of faith, since I've eroded her will to simply run away, I think. There's no evidence that says something can be taken back with her, but that doesn't mean she can't move ahead with the belief that it can be done. That is to say, even if it means nothing, I will move ahead as if it does mean something. There is no stopping Monika from pursuing her own happiness, Max be damned, other than her own mind. So pretty much a mind over matter sort of thing. Pursuing a dream that so blatantly goes against seemingly objective facts of the world is awfully self-indulgent, egotistic, and is practically arrogance. It could even be seen as despicable, yet someone has to believe in things that aren't. How else can they otherwise become? Monika told me time and time again that nothing I could do would matter. If nothing I do matters, then the only things that matter are what I can do, because that's all there will be. Maybe I can't change the big picture. Maybe nothing I do will affect the original. But what I can do, here and now, is reach out to Monika and make sure she's not alone. That there's something that she can share that there's someone that she can share the burden of her wish with. That she doesn't have to step forward without anyone by her side. Even so, I want something that isn't necessarily real, but something that I can keep with me forever. With that, Monika admits her selfish wish to me. I understand, Monika. I don't know how I can help you with that. I put a hand to stop Monika from talking so I can finish. But I'll be with you every step of the way. It doesn't matter to me how insane she might sound. I made my decision a long time ago. that I didn't care about this whole game business. All I wanted to do was see her happy. So let's find that something together, Monika. Let's finish this the way we started. Together. I don't even know where to begin, though. And I know it's probably impossible, but even so... Monika clenches her fists. I want it even more now. And when you said that there didn't need to be sacrifices made, Monika turns her head away, not looking towards me. You have no idea how much I want, or how much I wanted to believe you. Sometimes I forget which one I'm talking to. It's like there's no difference anymore. Sometimes Monika still manages to say something that completely baffles me, but I don't mind anymore. It's going to be something that you're going to have to get used to when you're married. Again, more Pokemon the movie 2000 humor for you. And obviously, yeah, she's talking about difference between me, the one playing the game, and him, the protagonist in the game. What can we really do, though? I don't know. But, Monika, I noticed it during the festival. There were so many times it looked like you were ready to smile, but then you didn't. That was a while ago, though, so maybe things have changed. So, let's try something like that again. I don't know if the school would let us throw a festival that quickly, Daniel. No, probably not. We'd probably have to get a permit or something. You know what I mean. Let's try heading somewhere again this time. And instead of holding yourself back, just do whatever you feel you should. You want to laugh, laugh. You want to shout, then shout. Just don't hold yourself back. You said you wanted something you could take back with you, right? Yes. Then let's gather as many moments and feelings as we can. Maybe we'll find the one you can take with you. And what if none of them are like that? Then we'll just keep making more, until we find one. Well, I don't have an answer to that. I kind of did. It's probably a stupid answer, though. But we have to try, right? Yeah. If we never take a step forward because we're so afraid that it will be for nothing, we might miss the opportunity that we could have taken if we made a leap of faith. I'll think about it. At least she's gonna think about it. Well, I personally would have liked it if you actually said yes. I just wanted to talk to you about everything that was going on, so... I don't know if I'm ready to take that step, or really what to completely believe in anymore. There's this whirlwind of thoughts in my head, and I don't know what to listen to and what to ignore, and if it's just this endless cacophony. Monika stops as I take one of her hands in both of mine. I'll be here. If you want to go back to how things were before, I'll apologize right now. I don't think I can do that. I'll probably end up continuing to bother you. But if you think you want to take a step forward, trying to find out that's something you want, I will always be here for you. To listen, to be a shoulder to lean on, to just be there if that's all you need. Thank you. That's all for today. I need some time to think, so I nod, silently getting up and retrieving my belongings. Just please don't disappear on us again. It's like, I don't want to go through that all over again. Well, I don't think any of them want to go through all that again. But especially me. Because I care about you. Right before I exit the club room, I turn around and find Monika looking out the window. See you tomorrow, Monika. See you tomorrow, Daniel. I better see you tomorrow, Monika. Don't disappear on me again. With a silent prayer in my heart, I leave the room and close the door behind me. All I can hope for is that Monika will choose to try and take a step forward. Maybe I should go back in and make another push. Or if we've learned anything from Yuri's route, is to not push too much to the fact that we end up pushing him over the edge. I move my hand to put it in the door handle, but stop. No, I shouldn't. This is something Monika needs to choose for herself. I've said my piece. I just need to wait. Wait and hope. The weekend almost seems to vanish. Maybe it's the fact I was so tense, I almost ended up calling her so I could stop wondering how she talked to me on Monday. But soon enough, it's Monday anyway. I show up to the club room, but no one's here yet. Okay, we're off to a good start to the day. I take a look at the clock on the wall. No, I'm not earlier than usual or anything. Don't tell me school... Well, no. They wouldn't cancel school if... I mean, I wouldn't have come here and be like, oh, hey, there's no school. They would have had to cancel classes as well. So unless Monika canceled the club, which I hope not. So where is everyone? Well, I guess I can wait for a bit. I go to my usual desk and put my bag down, taking a seat and looking out the window. I can't say I know why, but I get the feeling everything's going to come together soon. It all comes together. Like that theory the Noggin channel had. That stupidly overcomplex Pokemon theory about a sun and moon. Well, anyway, if you don't know what I'm if you don't know what I'm talking about, I mean, it's there. Anyways, that it's all going to come together soon. And that maybe time is running out. Oh, dang. So what you're telling me is we're on the clock here and we gotta kind of hurry it up. I still don't know how much I believe Monika's game business, but I know there isn't a game that's really infinite. It has to come to an end someday. But what about Animal Crossing? Or The Sims? Those kinds of games can go on forever. Like, I'm pretty sure that maybe there would be things you would run out to do, or things that you wouldn't be able to do. But then, at least to my knowledge, you could keep playing those kinds of games forever since they're life simulations. Anyways, I mean, I could argue, well, not argue, but go on about that for however long, but for the sake of this game, let's go ahead and say that, yes, we are on a finite sort of a dealy here. So if that's the case, I'm suddenly afraid about if Monika will have enough time to turn things around before it all ends. Well, how do you think it's gonna end? I'm definitely not old enough to be at the point in life where you start worrying about finishing your bucket list, but maybe it's similar enough. I suppose it is. Going back to my analogy of how you pretty much just hit the wall and that's the end of the story. Sorry I'm late. Okay, well, all is right with the world. I'm the only one here, Sayori. If I wasn't, then you'd be like shouting to nobody. I wave to her as she enters the room and looks around. Do you know where everyone is? Oh. How was your day, Sayori? It was fine, Daniel. I also managed to finish my song. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Maybe? I might go back and change a few things, but I have all of the parts done. I might even finish early. That's good. I'm sure Monika will be happy to hear that. Both of us pause as the door opens again, with Natsuki and Yuri coming into the room. Good afternoon, you two. Oh, hey there, Yuri. Hi, Natsuki. Hey, Sayori. Monika's not here yet? Nope. She better not be missing again. Nope. Literally what I said. I hope she isn't being held up by anything. Why, Daniel? Do you want to see her? I know what you're trying to do, but it's not like that. I swear. No, it's just, well, I mean, she should be here is all, and she seems to like the club, so, you know. Yeah, I mean, why start a club and then be like, yeah, I don't like this club anymore, I think I'm just gonna walk off and don't worry about it anymore. I quickly stumble over my words again, crumbling under Sayori's smile and the gaze of the other two girls in the room. You're that powerless against them, aren't you? They all glance towards each other, where Sayori nods and then giggles. I feel like they're having a conversation I'm not a part of. You know, it's just girl talk. Well, do you all really think... Sayori, what have you done? You've brainwashed them. Okay. It's okay, Daniel. I know what you mean. I decide to look back towards my desk, finding it suddenly much more interesting. Yes, the desk is much more interesting than the three of you. I probably sounded like I had a huge crush on her or something like that. Yeah, not just a crush, a huge crush. Like a double crush. A crush crush. Insert shameless plug here. To be honest, I've been so preoccupied with wanting to be her boyfriend. Was that what I was gonna say? To be honest, I've been so preoccupied with wanting her to be happy. Well, I guess I should answer why I want her to be happy, or why I want her to be so happy in the first place. Because of that smile. That damn dazzling smile. Maybe it was because I crushed on her a little. Yeah, I mean, for one thing, you kept saying that she was out of your league. Like you had maybe some interest, or you thought about it at one point, like, oh hey, what if I tried to date her? But then, of course, oh no, she's out of my league, so why bother? A part of me probably hoped that maybe she'd grow to like me a little if I reached out to her. But things are different now. I've definitely got positive feelings for Monika, and maybe I do harbor a bit of a crush on her. So, like anyone else a person values in life, they want to see them at their best and full of happiness. And especially if it is the person you love, you want to see them happy, you want to see them smile. It makes you feel happy in return, just to know that they're happy, they're okay. Either way, I guess those feelings are kind of linked. It's still embarrassing to say out loud, though. Oh, hi, Monika. Oh, hi, Mark. I try not to turn my head too quickly as I hear Sayori call out, as the sound of the door opening breaks the silence in the room. That way I don't give her more fuel. If I turn around too quickly, it's like, oh my god, Monika's here! Where have you been? I was so worried about you! No. Oh, everyone beat me here again. It's not exactly fitting as a club president. Yeah, you're being late almost every single time. And you vanished that one time. Oh well, I shouldn't hold that last one against her. Well, as you were, sorry to interrupt. It's fine, we were just wondering where you were again. We might have had to search the whole school. But please don't remind me of that. It's a bit embarrassing. Oh, well, in that case, if Sayori gets to remind you about it, then I'll be reminding you about it too. I'm gonna be holding it over your head. Because you freaking scared me to death. Well, not entirely. Well, it isn't gonna happen again, right? I hope not. I don't want to make you all worry. Then don't vanish on us again. Or at least text somebody where you're going to be going. Well, I don't know if that would actually work. Hi, I'm going to the bathroom. Please don't worry about me. Yeah, that would be kind of... I don't know what the word is. Anyway, let's get to work. Oh, Monika, can you take a look at this one verse, though? I'm not sure if it's super fitting. Sure. Let's get a desk first. Oh, and hello, Daniel. Hey, Monika. Don't mind me, I'll just be reading. Pay no attention to me. At all. Please don't. That way she doesn't think I have a crush on you. Alright. Like always, everyone goes to their normal club activities. I decide to take a book out from my bag, since I grabbed something in case I didn't want to work on my song at club and start reading. The day passes by without much incident, and the club period comes to an end. Ready to walk home, Daniel? About that. Actually, I think I'm going to read a little more. Okay, what are you planning? I'll wait for you then. I'm gonna be reading here for 5 more hours. I'll camp out if I have to. Sayori, no, just go home. Sayori gives me a knowing grin as Yuri passes by her, saying her goodbyes for the day, followed by Natsuki. You can go on ahead without me today, Sayori. Like I said, I'm going to be here for 5 more hours reading. Okay. Oh, it's this music. Haven't heard this in a while. Monika, who is silently packing her things, seems to crack a tiny smile. You wanted to be alone with me, admit it. Okay. Like I said, I'm being stupid. That girl. Sometimes I regret doing that. Yeah, Monika, I mean... That girl is... just so beautiful and so happy, and that's part of why I kind of hated and feared you for a while, because of course the whole image of her hanging herself, and just the fact that you took away such a beautiful girl who, at least to me, deserves all the happiness that she can get. But at the same time, I guess in her logic, the childhood friend who's the closest to the guy, probably the biggest competition. But Monika? It's nothing. Oh, it isn't nothing. You freaking scarred me for life with that. And you made me kind of sad for I don't know how long. I've come to a decision. Daniel, for so long, I kept pursuing something that was real. Even though the reality around me, the one I had accepted, could never let me have it. I might be too late, but I'd like to try. And what would that be, if I may ask? Even if it's a dream, I still want to pursue happiness in it. That a girl. It's insane, right? I don't think so. I mean, at least in a dream, you can be happy and not have to worry about if you're in a harsh reality or whatever. At least for just that moment, you can have that happiness. And if it's a never-ending dream, I guess, all the better for you. I've told you how it's all a mod, how it won't affect anything in the original, but even still, I want to search for something I might be able to bring back to the original. Even if I can't, I want to act like I can. It's arrogant, self-indulgent, it goes against everything I've thought about, but even so, I still want it. I don't want to be held back anymore, being afraid of grasping something if only because it might disappear from my hands. Maybe it was right here in front of me, all this time. What else is in front of us? Well, either it's him or there's some other metaphorical object that she's referring to. Just being with the literature club, I couldn't find any joy in it before, but when I didn't push it all away, something just felt so warm when Sayori asked me for help. Because she loves you and she's your friend. We all love you. Even if in the original you did kind of turn into a psychopathic killer who both scarred me for life and made me mourn and love 3 fictional girls more than I thought I would. Like, I really had a genuine bond with her. I like that about this mod as well. We actually get to see them interact in their friendships, considering we didn't really get to see too much of that in the original game. I don't want to live with that crushing feeling anymore, Daniel. Alright, so what are you gonna do? I get up and walk over to Monika. I said I'd be with you, Monika. That if you were going to take a step in this direction, I wouldn't leave you alone. So since you want to try to find it, I'll always be here for you. Then, Monika's theme, would you perhaps... Monika pauses, turning away from looking at me. Is someone being shy? Oh, here we go. Would you perhaps like to go somewhere this weekend? What? Is Monika asking me out on a date? My oh my heart is aflutter. I'll have to cancel the group outing, but the last time we went out, things didn't go very nicely. But I think now it should be better. I mean, because you're not gonna let your feelings of the existential crisis get in the way. I open my mouth, but the words die in my mouth as Monika takes my hand in hers. I won't hold myself back. Good, Monika. You're making the right choice. So, would you maybe like to go? No, Monika. No. I'd be delighted, Monika. Same time as before? Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, I'll have to let the others know. I'll see you then. Yes, I'll see you then as well, Monika. And, I pause on my way out the door. I hope we can find the happiness you're looking for. The happiness she's looking for is right in front of her. And it's you dingbat. Even if we don't, I'd just like to say that I've truly enjoyed all this time with you so far. Monika gives me another smile, one that lets me know she's not turning back. Anyway, I'll be off. Have a good afternoon, Monika.